girls, we're officially less than 3 weeks away from our big move, so I thought it was time that I started taking you along on this journey and showing you what this process looks like. And if you're wondering what the heck we're talking about, it sounds like you need to go back like 1 or 2 videos and play catch up. But if you are new here, if this is your first time, let me start out with a big welcome. My name is Megan and I'm inspiring women to become their best selves and live out your dreams. And I hope you want to be a part of that with me. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family. As you can see from behind me, we just got a bunch of packing supplies in from Amazon and a bunch of boxes, as you can see there by the piano. What's in that box, Kellen?
Hello.
You want to show us? You guys, this is 4 gigantic rolls of bubble wrap. I thought my husband accidentally ordered a refrigerator. Is it huge?
No, it's big.
It's big, okay. Apparently he doesn't know the word huge yet. Well, we have yet to really dive into the packing process. We have all the pieces put together and prepped. My husband is actually having his very last day of work today and is on his way home. So our plan is when he gets home is to really just dive in and get this going. I also updated my master number list. Now, when we did our last cross-country move, I did a little video about how I put that together and my system for labeling our boxes, and we are definitely gonna be doing that again. But because we will most likely be moving into a slightly larger place, I kind of adjusted the numbers accordingly. If you guys haven't seen that video, I highly recommend checking out. This number system totally changed the game for me when it comes to moving. Speaking of work, we'll totally dive into exactly what our work situation is going to look like in Nevada, but rest assured we do have work lined up. Nat just put in his 2-week notice yesterday, and there he is. Officially done! How does it feel? He officially just came home from his last day of work, and yes, I know that came up very fast and suddenly. Everyone's talking, so you're not going to be able to hear anything I'm saying. I will try this again later. So Nat put in his 2-week notice just a couple of days ago, so it may seem a little strange that he is already done, but it actually was just this really gracious, wonderful gift that his boss gave him. Said, why don't you go ahead and finish out this week, then you can be home with your family and packing, and he's actually going to continue paying him for like an extra week or so. So we're just so grateful, so grateful. So now that Nat is home from work, instead of getting right into packing, we figured we needed to make a trip. Where to?
Costco.
We were trying to avoid another trip to Costco before we move. Like I said, we've got like 2.5 weeks left before we take off, and we just don't want to overbuy. So we're going to try to be really, really careful, but there's no getting around. There are some things that are just cheaper to get at Costco because you burn through them.
Agreed.
Just cross our fingers. Less than $300. Can we do it?
This will be less. This better be less than $300. There's like 8 items, and I plan on walking out with no more than 10.
All right. We'll tell you how we do.
baby lizard, guys. He's scared.
He somehow got stuck in the house and he can't figure out how to get out.
Trying to get out.
Probably because you guys leave the door open all the time.
There he is. There he is. You see him?
Hey, done it.
Oh, where'd he go?
He went over there. Hey guys, don't mind the sweater. It is actually 87 degrees outside. Not at all needed, but I'm just wearing a little tank top and tiny shorts and I'm headed to church for a rehearsal. This Sunday is our first Sunday back since quarantine and I'm super excited to be leading on the worship team this week. So we have rehearsal tonight and it is always super air conditioned in our church, so I had to dress warm, but dinner just finished. So I haven't even had a chance to eat yet. So I literally packed myself up. My husband made a Mexican casserole and then we made jalapeno poppers. So I literally packed some up to take with me. But I'm excited to see the worship team and just worship together. I love rehearsals and I love being on the team. So that's what I'm off to do. See you there. Okay, so I just got out of worship practice, but I had to tell you guys the good news. When I was in the middle of practicing a song that I'm leading, I was reading the lyrics on my phone and I'm in like the first verse and I get a text from my husband that we got the house. So I totally, of course, cried my way through that song and then I had to practice it again. But such a relief. We're not homeless. We have an address. God is so good, guys. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna head home. I am exhausted. My voice hurts and I've been crying all day, but I had to share the good news.